I'ma ask your ass this shit one time.
Nah, if somebody walks into the room with "I'ma ask you this one time," just know the next thing coming, it's not peaceful. It's not a question. It's gonna be a death sentence with punctuation.
You was gonna tell me that our youngest ain't mine.
Who?
See, first line of defense, always confusion. Who? She heard the man's tone. She knows exactly who and what he's talking about. That's red flag number one, when they act lost instead of curious.
Don't play with me right now, Kia. I swear to, your baby daddy told me that our youngest is not mine, Kia.
See, why you?
And there it is, right there. That line just erased years of this man's life. He's not just asking, hey, did you cheat? He's asking, is my entire fatherhood a lie? This is gonna become some spiritual warfare here.
You had to go and be messy like that. First of all, you already knew that in the first place.
Whoa.
You already knew. It's crazy. Sis, if he already knew, why is he asking, shaking with a camera out? That's red flag number two. When they get caught, they immediately blame your intuition instead of their decision.
Oh no, hell no. How? Yeah, I signed the birth certificate, so how I'm supposed to know, Kia, that it ain't my kid?
The father. So what do you mean? I didn't need to go back and tell you nothing. You already knew that me and my baby daddy was even having dealings in the first place. A lot at that time, anyway.
Kia, what?
Having dealings in the first place? What? It's some wild PR language. Just say you were still letting your baby daddy export and import. You were not just doing some business. You were supporting the local demon. That's red flag number three. Vague words and dirty actions.
Kia, we was in a relationship, so how I'm supposed to know he ain't my kid?
No, you knew that we were sleeping together. What do you mean?
Kia, I'm about to slap the shit out of you. You keep,
Right.
Yo, this ain't, you f***ed up, yo. You messed up this time, bro. You messed up this time.
How? You signed you signed the birth certificate.
I signed the birth certificate because I thought he was mine, Kia.
Okay, you thought wrong.
This is why it hits harder than just cheating. Once you put your name on that birth certificate, the state no longer cares about your fee-fees. That's legal dad, not the hurt boyfriend. Child support, school forms, medical, all of it. Fellas, if the timeline is fuzzy and she gets defensive when you ask basic math questions, you do not sign nothing without a DNA test. I hope they make those mandatory everywhere soon. Just cry, scream, threaten to leave. I don't care. Protect that signature at all costs.
What the fuck, Kia? Yo. Put the food down, Kia. Put the food down, Kia. Put the food down. Put the food down. I'ma knock it out your hand. Put the food down. I'ma knock it out your hand, Kia. You know what? Hey,
okay, so what? Let's talk. So what is it that you want to know?
Why didn't you tell me that he wasn't mine, Kia? Why did you have me believing that he was mine the whole time?
Because at the end of the day, you knew that me and his dad, his biological father, were sleeping together.
I didn't know that. How did I know that? We was in a whole relationship.
Because we had separated at a point in time, and I went to go stay over there. You didn't think that I was over there sleeping with him this whole time?
No, because you told me y'all didn't have nothing else going on.
I didn't say that.
X is X for a reason. Why would you go back to the X if you were having problems with the current one?
I didn't say that. You believe anything, bro. Like, at the end of the day, he's not yours. And yeah, I knew the whole time.
Straight up.
Yo, go get this little nigga all of this out my house right now.
No.
Get your and get out. Go get the little nigga. Go get the little nigga out my house, Kia.
But we have
go
our daughter.
Get the LN.
I'm gonna get a DNA test on her too. Hell, I don't know which one mine. I don't know which one. Go get that. Either you go get that little out my house, or I'm gonna get it for you. Either you go get it, or I'm gonna get it for you.
I don't want to go get nothing. If anything, you need to stop recording so we can have a good conversation.
No, we got a good conversation. Everybody need to know about your ass. You put me on camera all the time. Now I found out our youngest ain't mine.
She can always put him on camera, but the minute he starts recording some stuff, it's a problem.
So what's the problem now? You like cameras, right? You like cameras until you in front of one, right?
Being a simp that you are, you knew that the whole time. You stay with me, and anytime I do something, bro. Anytime I do say you knew that my baby wasn't yours.
I didn't know that because you didn't tell me. You made me think that it was my kid the whole time. I signed the birth certificate because of you.
Okay. You knew that you signed the birth certificate because you was enjoying the moment so much that you didn't even think twice that my son was not yours.
Of course, because
Listen to that. She's blaming him for being a happy dad. Red flag number 4, when they use your joy as the excuse for their lie. You were too in love. You were too trusting. You were too happy. Nah, lady. You were deceptive as F.
I didn't think you would still Yo.
I wasn't at that time when I was getting ready to deliver, but when I conceived, I didn't sleep with him no more. I was already pregnant at that time.
But you got back with me while you was pregnant with this nigga.
Yes.
Yo, that is not cool. How you don't understand that? How you don't get that's not cool?
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to go and get this little nigga out my house. He can't stay
this poor
here.
guy.
No.
You get his stuff out my house, send him back to his. This ain't your. No, you ain't paying. How's your place and you ain't? Either you go get this little nigga.
Why do they always say it's their place when they're not paying for it? It makes no sense to me, girls. If you ain't paying, it ain't your place.
And go take it, or you go too.
I'm not going.
Make your decision.
We're not going anywhere at the end of the day. But like I said, at least our daughter is yours, and you ain't gotta.
Ain't no at least. I'm not settling for no at least. Do you not get that? I wanted my own kids, not half. I accepted the ones that you brought in before me. I'm not accepting no another one that I thought. No, backing up. Go get it. Get up. Let's go. I'm going to go get it. Don't worry about it.
Wow, so he accepted her children that she brought along, like a good man should. Because once you have kids, you love all kids. And then she still goes and cheats on him with the ex, who's probably maybe the father of the other two. Pops out another one, lets him sign the birth certificate, and then it's just like, well, how does he know that? I would DNA test them all if I was that dude. That is terrible. Hope you guys enjoyed that one with me. Thank you so much for watching. The dude abides.
The dude abides.
Anyway, if you guys enjoyed that, please give me a sub and hit that notification bell so you know when a new video drops. And then check out my Discord and social media down below. And please leave some comments and let me know your thoughts as well. What would you have done in these situations? Hope you're all having a blessed day. Peace out and amen.